Hello everyone, in this lecture we will read about direct notation in quantum mechanics. So let's begin our session, starting with introduction part. Why we need direct notation? It is needed to describe the state of a microscopic system in quantum. Just like in classical, we need vector to represent a state. To represent a state in classical, we use vectors. Similarly, we introduced direct notation to describe the state of माइक्रोस्कोपिक सिस्टम. एक स्टेट को डिस्क्राइब करने के लिए हमने क्वांटम में हम डायरेक्ट नोटेशन यूज़ करते हैं. सो अगर हम वेक्टर्स देखें तो हमें वो डायरेक्शन भी देता है. सिमिलरली इन क्वांटम वी यूज़ केट्स एंड ब्रास विच गिव्स अस द डायरेक्शन. For cat it is directing like this, for bra it is directing like this. So just like vectors, it also has length. We will see later how to calculate the length of these cats and bras just like vector. So moving to our next slide, we will see the direct notation for scalar product. Scalar product को हम inner product भी कह सकते हैं. So अगर हमारे पास दो स्टेट्स हैं फाई और जाई, तो हम उनका डायरेक्ट नोटेशन कैसे लिखेंगे स्केलर प्रोडक्ट का? तो ब्रा ऑफ फाई एंड देन कैट ऑफ साई. सो इफ वी हैव गिवन दी taking an example how to find the scalar product. So let's take a phi which is 2 minus iota or 2 minus 3 iota state is represented by this vector, and then psi state is represented by minus 3 iota, 2 plus iota and 4. So we have to find the scalar product in this order. So before that we have to have the bra of phi, but we have here the ket and then ket of xi. So first of all we have to find out the bra of phi. So how to find a, if we have to change ket from bra, yeah, you have to change to bra from ket. So first of all we have to change ket to bra. So in this case you have to do the complex conjugate and then transpose, and then transpose of it. ट्रांसपोज मतलब अगर रो है वो कॉलम हो जाएगा, कॉलम है तो वो रो हो जाएगा. ट्रांसपोज ऑफ इट. सो लेट्स सी. First of all I have to do I have phi ket. I have to reach the bra of phi. So we first have to do the complex conjugate. So just we have to, this is the complex conjugate, negative goes to positive conjugate and 2 plus 3 iota. This is a complex conjugate. I have to do the transpose. So it's a column, so we can change it into the row. 2 iota, 2 plus 3 iota. So we arrived at bra. So this is the procedure to arrive at bra. So we have find out the bra of phi. So we write down this phi and xi and then do the scalar product phi xi. so we just have to do the multiplication part. Our scalar product comes out to be 2 into minus 3 is minus 6 iota, then iota plus iota into 2 plus iota, and then 2 plus 3 iota into 4. So our value comes out to be, if we open all the iota into iota, iota square is minus 1 plus 2 4s are 8 and then 12 iota. So our answer comes out to be 7 plus 8 iota. So this is a scalar product. So moving to our next slide, what are the orthogonal states? So if we have two kids, phi and xi, if they are orthogonal, then the scalar product of phi and xi vanishes. So scalar product becomes 0. So we can say if the scalar product of two states comes out to be 0, then these two states are orthogonal. Second, what are orthonormal states? For orthonormal states, let us take these two states, xi and phi. So firstly, their norm. What is norm? The scalar product of vector with itself is called the norm. If the norms are unit and the scalar product with phi with xi is 0, then if these three conditions are fulfilled, then we say that these two states are orthonormal states. So these are some properties and some notations we will use in future. So this is it for today. If you have any doubts related to these topics, you can write me in the comment box, and thank you for watching this video.